to another Straight to the Point podcast. Your girl Chelsea, Vince, and today we will be interviewing Velli.
What's going on? How you doing?
Yeah.
All right, Velli. Vince, you smacking?
No, I'm not. That's you. I heard you when you doing the intro. My fault, y'all. Now let's get to it though. So what age did you start rapping? Let's start off right there.
I would say about like 10.
Mhm.
Well, the music kind of always been in me because, you know what I'm saying, my dad and my granddad, you know what I'm saying, like they've been in the music like for a long time. So
Right.
I really started rapping. Like I recorded my first song when I was 10 years old with my cousin. Afterwards, I just started taking off from there. Like I started trying to make my own like little cover videos and things like that, putting them on YouTube and everything. So yeah, I'd say about 10.
Okay.
And you 20 now, so you've been doing it for about 10 years.
Yeah. I've been
Okay.
doing it for a little minute now.
Get to it.
You say you from Illinois.
Yeah.
What brought you to Georgia?
Well, to be honest, like I really don't know. I was born in I was born in Waukegan, raised in North Chicago, and shortly after I moved to Georgia. I guess, you know, my mom wanted to get me out of there, like my mom and my dad, and ever since then, I went to elementary. I finished elementary here, middle school and high school, and now I'm in college in Augusta.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So you from
Yeah,
Cartersville?
I would say I'm from Cartersville. I would say I'm from Cartersville in a way. Like, I kind of like, you know what I'm saying, found myself out here. You feel me?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
How'd you get your name?
Well, I actually changed my name, like, I say about 13 times throughout my whole life, man.
That sounds like me.
I was just about to say, this used to be Baby B the Kid Star.
Yeah, man, like, I never could come up with one. So, I decided, like, I don't know, like, I started off with OPV Velli. For some reason, I don't know why, I just like the way it stuck. Like, I was just like, okay, like, this sound like this could be me. This would be my little outlet. Shortly after, I just took the guapa part off. So I was like, I'm gonna just go by Velli, you know, like, just keep it as such, you know. And I changed up my flow after I changed up that name as well. I used to do like the, I guess, quote unquote trap rap type of thing.
Okay.
But now I changed it to like I guess you could say like Kendrick, Chance, Cole vibe type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I just like to get my truth out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Okay. And I saw you said you do trap music, trap soul. What is bro soul? I was trying to figure that out.
Bro soul is like basically it's my soul for the bros. Basically, that's what I call it. My soul for the bros. Like, there's a thing where like I guess for the men like in today's society, they can't really get like their feelings out. You know what I'm saying? Like how they really feel about certain things, and it's not that they necessarily got to do it in a hard way. You know, I feel like if you can really like get to the actual root of like how like, you know what I'm saying, today's black men are feeling, like, because there's a lot of things going on in today's society with black men especially.
That's right.
So I feel like this is like kind of for you know, the black male's point of view and things like that. I mean, I'm here for the ladies too, don't get me wrong, but yeah, this is kind of for like, you know, how the black man feels, you know.
Gotcha. I was trying to figure it out. I was like, what is bro soul? I ain't never heard of no bro soul before.
I know. That's my little style. That's my style.
Got it.
So what inspires you, like, when you create music? What gets you, you know, in your zone?
I would say I like the aesthetics of things. Basically, like I say for like example, like this studio, I like the way it's set up. I like the way the colors like pop out, you know. And the thing is, like, growing up, trying to do the things like with music and recording, having a cameraman and everything like that. I didn't necessarily have a set cameraman or editor, things like that. So I started learning how to do it myself because I like the way it turned out. I like the way other people was doing it. So I was like, okay, I feel like if I was to do this for myself, maybe something good will come out of it. So I
Right.
started drawing and I started painting, things like that. Just stuff that like other people could do for me that like I feel like I could do for myself. So I started getting inspired kind of by myself, you know what I'm saying? Like I started liking the way that I started doing things myself. I started drawing pictures and making videos and things like that. So
Okay.
and my parents too. I love them. I love them.
So you said you're at Augusta State.
No, I'm at Payne College. I'm
Payne
in
College.
Augusta.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you go to Payne College,
Mhm.
and you're there. What you going for? What you majoring in?
I'm majoring in business management. At first, I was going to I was going to major for music, but I guess it wasn't necessarily going my way. At first, what happened was I went for mass communications, and the dean would not let me do it. Like, he would not sign the papers to let me major in mass communications. He told me that I was destined to be a business major. And I mean, man, it was tough. Like, it's still tough, man. I'm still there. Like, I go back. First day is my birthday, man. My 21st birthday, man. First day of class. But yeah, my dean would not let me, you know what I'm saying, do all that other stuff. So he was just like, no, you need to be a business major. So that's where the Only Positive Films realm started coming into play, you know, kind of towards like my sophomore year in about 2017.
Okay. So you're going into your senior year?
Yeah, I'm going into my senior
year. You almost there, man.
Yeah,
that business
man,
major gonna pay
man.
off a lot. So
Yeah, I'm trying my
you need
best,
that.
man.
It's gonna pay off.
Like them, like my professors, man, they really been hard on me. Like, and I think that's pretty much the point of it, because they trying to teach me that, you know what I'm saying, this business is like cutthroat, you know, like, and I guess what,
especially with the field you in,
man,
music.
exactly. So what better way than to learn it myself? So when I walk in, like, at least I got one foot in the door before I already walk in. You know what I'm saying?
So them guys can't throw no words over your head or nothing.
Exactly.
You reading the papers, you know what is going on.
Right.
Yes,
exactly, man.
But you know, when they hard on it, it's because they see more in you. You see what I'm saying? More than what you're putting out.
Yeah. To be honest, like, my freshman year, I was always questioning myself. Like, I'm like, man, why is they, like, you know what I'm saying, getting on me so hard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just couldn't, like, understand it. Like, I couldn't comprehend it. So, sophomore year, I kind of, like, noticed what they meant. I had joined Royal Court and whatnot. Like, I was trying to be, like, Mr. Sophomore or whatever. And it ain't necessarily go too well. Like, I had got my position dropped, but it was because you know what I'm saying, I was slacking in my grades a little bit, man. But they showed me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, how quick, like, I could fall off.
Exactly.
Like, I'm just like, all right, you know what I'm saying, like, I get it. I had to, you know what I'm saying, bounce back, and it's harder to, like, bounce back
stay on
than to
point.
exactly. Like, it's so much easier to drop it off. Like, it's so much easier to drop it off because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I guess it's like a careless thing. It's like a lazy thing. But, like, it's so much harder to, like, try and get it back up. But, like, it takes a lot of work. Like, you got to do a lot of work.
Yeah, that's true. That's why we try and tell the camera woman, like, keep the grades up. You ain't got to worry about trying to make it back up and get it back up.
Yeah,
because it's harder to get it up than it is to just keep it there.
That's for all the kids. Like, all the kids, like, make sure y'all keep y'all grades up. Like, no matter what, like, stay on y'all schoolwork because it actually gets you far in life. No cap.
Yeah. So what got you into the photography? What made you say, this is what I would like to do? And the videography.
Yo, it's actually crazy how that story came about. I got a mentor named Sean Anderson, man. He was a photographer at the school, and for some reason I liked the way, like, you know what I'm saying, he was handling business when it came to photography. And shortly after, like, I asked him, you know, like, can he teach me some tips and things like that. And also, my co-founder, Corey Wilburn, that's Auntie Corey, she actually taught me a couple of tips and everything too. So they've kind of been my photography mentors. And then with the videography, like, for some reason, I just felt like whoever was holding my camera was not holding it right back in the day. So I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need to like figure out a way to do this. So like I started using like selfie sticks and tripods and stuff like that. Like I got a video on YouTube with me and my other mentor. I call him Simple, but his name is Josh. Where I set up the whole video in this green screen room by myself, man. I'm like, man, like if ain't nobody else gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So
Right.
I'm pressing the record button, running into the green screen room, trying to go back and forth. Like, man, it's hard doing it by yourself, but then for the most part, like when you get the like ending outcome, that's really what.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
They say if you want it done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Yeah, for some reason it's like that like effort, I do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's when you get tired of like not having it done, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's kind of like the business, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of just like the business.
Right.
That's true.
So how'd you come up with the name Only Positive Vibes? Where that come from?
Man, about 2 summers ago, I was with Auntie Corey and my little sister, and we had one hell of a summer, man. And for some reason, I just felt like the trap music just was not me no more, because I felt like for some reason, like what I was talking about, it was pretty hype, like it was cool, like everybody was like loving it, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I was making music for the people, but like I was like, man, it's not necessarily what I do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I stay at home, I play the game, I draw, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I dance and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't do all that gunplay or nothing like that. Like, though I know people that do it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna ever like bash them for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? To each his own. But yeah, I was just like, nah, that's not the route I want to take. You feel me? Because I feel like not on like no lame stuff or nothing like that. But like I just feel like if somebody is like basically capping about what they rapping about, I feel like they get tried the hardest.
Yes.
Like it's basically like I don't own a gun, but if I was to say that I got so many guns in my house, somebody would try me for those guns. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's basically like you kind of telling on yourself.
Yeah, they'll
And
try
then
to
if
run in
you-
your house with them guns that ain't even there.
Exactly. And if you really lying about it, that's what makes it worse. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't wanna like get clout as a capper. You know what I'm saying? Like
Somebody run up on you and you ain't got a gun to defend yourself.
Exactly.
But you talking about the guns you got.
Man, like I'm really like a keep the peace guy. Like keep the peace. Like no guns for real. Like if you gotta shoot somebody, then I mean you got to. But like for the most part, nah.
Yeah. I know. I forgot who the last person was up here that was interviewing. We was talking about, you know, once you start rapping about your like what you really doing, your truth and stuff like that, it comes a lot easier, dog.
Was it German?
I don't
Exactly.
remember. I can't remember, but once you, that's all I was telling like, man, when I
think it
start
was
rapping
DC.
about, when I start rapping about, you know what I'm saying, what I actually do, shit came a lot easier.
Exactly, man. Like I mean, it flows more. It flows more. You feel way more comfortable with it. Like,
Exactly.
You feel like
And you
okay,
like
like,
calling you out.
yeah, you feel me? Like now I don't feel like I'm bothered in the rap game no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't condone the violence. I kind of stay away from it.
Right.
So like I don't think nobody necessarily needs to come to me with the violence. You feel me? So yeah, I'm pretty cool.
But you
about
know,
that.
it's funny because, you know, we had that conversation. You was like, I'm not going to be rapping about this, and I know what I really drive or whatever. And then listening to the song you made in high school, y'all talking about being in the club,
Facts. That's what
Ferraris and stuff.
Exactly.
I'm like, dude.
Exactly.
I was in high school. I said we got a Phantom outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, dog, I know I ain't got no Phantom. You know
Not
what
one
I'm saying?
fan of insight. You know
Not
what I'm saying?
one. Cause even like now when I write and stuff, like you hear me talk about like drugs and stuff like that in my music, but it ain't like cocaine and but like weed. You
Right,
talk about like weed and stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
most of my lyrics you listen is me talking about my homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My homies do this. And my
Exactly,
homies, you know, it's
exactly.
very
And
rare
people-
you hear me. You know what I'm saying? If I do, it's me talking about something I did years ago. 'Cause
Right.
of course I done tried it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I don't. So when I talk
Exactly,
about it,
like-
it's just.
And
experiences.
that's for the, to be honest, like that's really for the listeners. Like when you making music like that and you actually trying to like put it in there that like, yeah, you're talking about it, but in a way like you're not necessarily saying that you're doing it. Like I guess in a way like that's for the listeners. People won't understand stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So you said you're working on a business plan to come up with a music collective. What is that about?
Man, okay, so outside of Auntie's house, that's a little collective made by Corey, and she's kind of getting that off the ground. Only positive vibes. That's really where the OPV comes in.
Yep.
It's basically like a collective of photographers, videographers, musicians, DJs, just anybody like, you know what I'm saying, who feel like they needs to be seen or heard, you know what I'm saying, felt, you know. And I feel like it's a lot of people that actually have that talent out there that like nobody's necessarily giving that chance to. I feel like there's a lot of people that's being slept on these days. Like even though a lot of people like are making it, and it's pretty easy to like, you know what I'm saying, make it out here, especially given with like social media, Instagram, Twitter, and stuff like that.
Yep.
I feel like by using like my word of mouth and like using like my other like connection, like the people I know, like if they don't necessarily even have to be soul heart OPV, but if they can represent themselves in a way that like no matter what you're doing, like you showing like vibes, man, like you showing like positive, like you showing positivity and aesthetics, you know what I'm saying, you showing the best you that you can be, you know what I'm saying, then you're a part of OPV. Now as far as like the artists and things like that, like I do plan on signing artists and things like that, like later in the future. I do plan on getting a couple of producers, but for the most part, like I kind of I want it to be something like I guess like the ASAPs or the I Futures or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like that collective, it shows that it's like it's individuals like all working on their own thing, just trying to get up, you know what I'm saying, it's like one big family.
That's
you know?
dope, man.
Yeah, like I feel like and the thing that like with my school at Payne, like it's really family oriented.
Yeah.
So I kind of got taught that's really what brought the Only Positive Films and the Only Positive Vibes thing out, like because I started realizing, man, that there's a lot of people that I can actually, you know, be cool with that has the same interests and the same talents and trying to get to the same places and things like that. And not only am I teaching them things, but they teaching me things as well. It's like my mentors are mentoring me and I'm mentoring them. Same with like my mentees, you know.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
And it's funny how that works because it's like I have people that come to me and ask me like, "Hey, I want to start a podcast. Can you teach me some stuff with podcasts?"
Exactly.
But while I'm talking to them, telling them stuff, they're actually teaching me stuff too. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, well, I thought about it. If I could do it this way, I'm like, oh, I never even thought about it that way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, I mean, it goes both ways.
Right.
While you thinking you teaching somebody something, they
like
actually
you being taught a lesson the whole time. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, let's get into the EP you dropped. How long did it take for you to create that?
Affinity. To be honest, I say about a few weeks.
Okay.
Reason being is because I felt like I was running out of things to write about for the longest, man. And what I did was I wrote a song about not knowing what to write about, and I decided, I was like, yo, I need to work on something. I need to drop a project that somebody needs to listen to because I feel like I haven't been releasing nothing, and I know that I haven't because a couple people been like, yo, where you been? You know what I'm saying? Especially out in Cartersville and stuff like that. Like, I'm like, man, like, don't nobody know my name no more, you know? Yeah. So, I posted on Instagram. I'm working on the EP. I'll be right back. Afterwards, I don't know what came about it. Like I don't know what, like, necessarily how the songs came about, but I saw this picture of my mentor, and that Sean, the one who takes the pictures, he was in front of this like church building, man, and it was so cool, man.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm just like, man, I like the way that looks. I wanted to call it Affinity.
Right.
Like, I like it, man. And the song names came out of nowhere. Like I just wrote the song names. Like I put them in my head and I just put them on this door, like the red little door of the church. And for some reason, I had nothing wrote to any of the songs. Like, I was just like, yo, I don't know what I'm going to write to these songs. I don't know what I'm going to write about. I just know I want to name them this. I want to name it Finish, Fatal, Preach, and Brothers.
That's dope.
And after a while, like, I started forcing myself to work on it, man. It was, like, taking me, like sleepless nights. Like,
Yeah.
I was working, like, till about 5, 6 in the morning, man, not going to sleep at all, trying to figure out, like, what am I going to write about and what is going to make them feel what I really mean. And this was a different wave of, like, OPV Velli because I started getting a little bit hardcore with the beats and stuff and the 808s and all that stuff. So, like, and another thing, like, I started getting into, like, the vulgar language a little bit more. Like, I wasn't necessarily cussing that's what make it kind of weird. Like, I wasn't necessarily cussing when I was making the trap music, but like now I'm cussing when I'm making the positive music. Like, I don't know, like it's kind of weird, but like I kind of get my point across when I'm actually doing like this type of music now, because it's really how I feel. Like, this is really my feelings.
Yeah.
You know, this is like necessarily like what's really going through my head. This is not necessarily what he or she want to hear, even though I kind of want them to, you know, yeah, this is nice. It's really, like, this is what I'm thinking about. Like, I got a song called BLTs, man. Really talk about my old job. I worked at a Subway, and
BLTs.
yeah, I worked at
making them BLTs.
Yeah, man. And so what I did was, like, I made I guess like I don't know what you call it, but basically I referenced the BLTs to making money. Like, no matter what, make your money. Like,
Right.
You gonna hate the job or whatever, but make your money. So it was like, I want that cheddar, I'm stacking that cheese. I want that lettuce, I'm talking about green. Yes, I get bread and I eat bread. I just want everything all in between. Bring the bacon home. I'm gonna start collecting cash. I gotta make it long. Yeah, you know, I got the sauce, Miracle Mayo. I got the bacon and the lettuce or the tomato. Like, I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Just make it weird. You know what I'm saying? Just try and make, like, I guess a positive, like, outlook on, like, something that I do not like at all. Because I really did not like that job. Like, they was treating me bad, man. But, like, you know what I'm saying? I made something good out of it. And it was the money. And that song, because that song was a hit, man. For real.
That's what's up. That's funny though.
That is funny.
But it's catchy and it's I like it.
That's what I like to do with my music.
But you know, you say now that you do the more positive songs, you cuss more. But I know pastors that cuss more than me.
Hey, you know what? My opinion on the pastors, I'm gonna kind of keep to myself, cause I have no issue with any pastors. I love all pastors, but yeah, they do a little bit. They do a little bit more. I done met some of the nicest people that are like this tatted. You know what I'm saying? Like piercings everywhere and stuff like that. Like that believe in like way more of the Bible than I've seen almost a Christian believe in. Like, and that's like no cap for real. Like, I'm talking about, I done met people at my job that's like, you know what I'm saying, gauges, tongue ring pierced out, talking about the King James version. I'm like, yo, what you know? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then I'm like, you know what? Like, I can't necessarily, like, because he might have all this stuff on him, but like he knows something, you know what I'm saying? At least he pretty woke about what he know, you know?
Yep. So what was your favorite song off the EP?
Ooh. No, I'm just playing. To be honest, I like I would like to say Preach.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you was gonna say that.
Preach. Because really that was a getting my feelings out there moment. That song, like the beat was so hard, you know what I'm saying, and I just felt like, you know, I need to tell people what I really like want to do. To be honest, if I could press a button that said don't rap no more, I actually would press that button. Dad, if you ever see this, I'm sorry to tell you that, but I really wish I couldn't rap. But I do it. Like, I do it and I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's a love-hate relationship with it. But it's a lot that comes with it. So, like, to be honest, like, I really want to be a teacher.
Okay.
And I don't feel like it's too late to do that. But in the route that I'm going, like, I just feel like, nah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be for me. In this lifetime, nah. Like, nah. I'm pretty good off that. But, like, for the most part, man, like the analogies of it that I made, you know what I'm saying? I'm LeBron of the team. If that's the case, I gotta go get a ring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all about if you talking about you want to live up to that, like, you have to live up to that. You can't just talk the talk. You gotta walk it like I talk it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, yeah, like, and I just felt like Preach really got that point across. It kind of was like a piggyback off of what they was talking about, because they really was saying, like, they walk it like they talk it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they really live about what they rap about, you know what I'm saying. And to be honest, it's not that I'm necessarily living that teaching, I guess, you know what I'm saying, but I want to, I really want to. And like, that was real authentic Velli, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to me, like, if y'all don't hear anything else, this is what I really want to do, you know, so yeah.
That's what's up.
And you say you about to work on an album called Influence.
Who yeah.
Where you get that title?
Sophomore year of college, when I first changed my name to OPV Velli, I started smoking.
Okay.
I started smoking, and for some reason, I guess the peer pressure and the influence of my partners and my homegirls back at school, you know what I'm saying, made me change my whole outlook on it, you know. I grew up being the one like, nah, I never do that. I never smoke. I don't want to know what it feel like to be on my body or whatnot. But after a while, like, I had one of my partners like tell me about it, like sell it to me. Like, I'm trying to see what's the big deal about it. You know what I'm saying? And growing up, like, I knew what it was, but I necessarily cared to look into what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know way more now about it than I did before, and it's like, okay, now I'm understanding, you know. But the first day I smoked, I went to my room, and I had got a care package from my grandma, and I think I ate that whole box that night. Yeah, I was tripping out, man. But then shortly after, I started thinking about all these different songs. Like, it wasn't the trap songs no more. That's when all the chance vibes and stuff came out, and I'm listening to type beats and stuff on YouTube, and I'm just like, man, like, I hear a whole different wave of myself. And so I named it Influence because it was like, you know, I wrote all these songs under the influence. Like, I probably took a sip a little bit, like, but most of all I smoked, and it was just weed. But after a while, yeah, because you know, people crazy out here these days, man, for real. But yeah, after a while, like, I started making more and more songs, like, about it, like, about the influence. Didn't necessarily have to be under the influence to write about it. And that's where that song Altitude came about with me and my young boy Peso. After that, you know, I started necessarily, like, I started, like, telling people like, okay, I'm gonna drop it. But to be honest, I really don't know when I'm dropping it. Like I might drop it 2085.
So it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, nah. Actually, it's done. To be honest, it's so done that I just need to drop it today. To be honest, I really need to drop it today. But I feel like I got more in my head that need to go on there.
Gotcha.
So I got songs that's making the cuts, that's not making the cuts. It's like basketball tryouts with these songs. I really don't know what's gonna go on there.
And then later, one of the ones you cut, you gonna want it back on there.
You feel me? So like I don't know. So I really, you know what? I'm gonna drop it. I may drop it on my birthday. I don't know. Maybe I might drop it on my birthday.
Got an exclusive. Dropping it on his birthday.
Facts.
Hold him to it, y'all.
If
Go to his Instagram.
And request it over
Yes,
and over.
over
Spam
and
his
over.
comments with
Hey, look, if I do not drop this album, I at least drop like a mixtape or something, because I know people gonna be waiting for that, man. I've been hyping that for too long for me not to drop it. I feel like Lil Uzi with the Eternal Attack. He needs to go ahead and drop that. Like, Uzi, if you watch this, you need to go ahead and drop this. Like,
Quit
for
playing,
real.
Uzi.
No cap.
That's crazy. So do you produce your own beats and stuff, your own tracks?
Twice.
Okay.
For the most part, no. I got producers.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Stereo the King. He produces his own beats and makes his own like songs and stuff on those beats and stuff like that. So I kind of get some of my beats from him too. We just made a song called Butterfinger. I guess that's what. Yeah, Butterfinger. We just performed it at this little pool party with Kaylin Brand stuff in Atlanta and everything like that. So it was pretty cool. But for the most part, I can make beats. I just don't get around to it.
Yeah.
I don't get around to it, like, because I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of not my groove. I like listening to everybody else stuff because I like the way they do their work. They got all these instruments and stuff like that. Like, I'm a musician and I'm good with the piano a little bit, but like I'm not good with the instruments. I'm not good with that. Like, I don't know. I know how to piece music together. I know how to make it sound, but I don't know how to play it.
Gotcha.
Facts. You go to a studio or you got your own little setup?
Man, I got my own little setup.
Okay.
Like, so that goes. Look, if you ever feel like you need to go to a big studio to get it done, no.
Say it one more time
No.
for people in the back.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm so serious, bro. You do not have to go to no big luxury, big time studio to get it done.
Right.
I have a mobile studio. I really could have brought my studio here. All it is a laptop, a mic, and an audio box.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no excuses for nobody. Like, there's no excuses, man. To be honest, man, you can use your phone. Like, the way these iPhones and these iPads are set up nowadays, bro, you can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no excuses whatsoever. I have my own stuff.
That's what's up. Yep. Got to, man. So what kind of people do you look up to, I guess, I would say, like, in the industry? Like, kind of artists?
Ooh. I'm actually glad you said that, bro. Shout out to Dreamville.
Man.
for that wonderful
Yes.
wonderful album.
Facts,
It was
dog.
great. It was great. I look up to Cole big time. I like the way he's running his thing, man. Dreamville is really going nuts right now. I also, people might think I'm weird for this, but I also look up to Kanye. I really, really like up Kanye about, you know what I'm saying, himself.
That guy's really
you know
smart.
what I'm saying? Yes. He knows what he's doing, y'all. Like,
Yeah.
stop believing the hype.
Yeah.
Like, y'all just making him way more famous than he already
Exactly.
is.
Y'all feeding into it is only doing what he wants y'all to do.
Exactly. So, like, yeah, it's really those two and Chance with the positivity.
Yeah.
Dre, 3,000, 3 Stacks with the soul.
Okay.
And Tierra Whack. Nobody really listens to her.
Yo.
Nobody really listens
That's
to her.
hilarious.
People
I
are-
just got through watching that Cardi B video.
Man.
She was shouting
Shout
that
that
girl
out,
out.
yeah.
And I was like,
Nobody
man, I said,
listens
I'm going to
to
go
her.
check this girl out. I still ain't went and did it yet.
Mhm.
Man,
I said, I'm finna go check this girl
Like,
I
out.
heard a little bit.
I'm
she's
pretty much
pretty-
a
she's
diehard.
pretty-
I'm
she's
pretty much a
pretty cool.
I'm
diehard.
gonna have to go
Like,
check
man,
it out.
I look at her on Instagram and everything, man. Like, she can spit.
Yeah.
Like, nobody was paying attention on YouTube when she had dropped that Whack World. It was a whole little 15-minute tape.
Mhm.
All her songs was 1 minute long. She got her point across in 1 minute. Like, no, it wasn't even 1 minute. It was 59 seconds. Forget all that other stuff. It was 1 second off. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she really came with like that different, like she was like the new Missy Elliott.
I'm
Of,
gonna check it
like,
out.
man,
She's pretty
yo,
dope.
she is, yo. I really look up to her. Like, to be honest, I don't know if she really do features with people, but if she ever was to do a feature with me, like, I would go dumb. Her and Cole, like, I want
You
them
gonna
to
check
work
with
songs,
Cole.
bro.
Gotta go
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah,
Boy.
man. Oh, and Jid. I like Jid too.
Jid's nice.
Jid is real nice. Like, I like the way he coming up, man. Like, he coming up as a new little twister. Like, I like the way he rap, and I like what he raps about.
Got a
you know
nice
what I'm
flow.
saying? Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, Jid tough, man. Jid put me in the amount of hashtag. dog.
Yeah.
Like when I be with bro, some of the best
Yeah.
stuff come out. He just dope, man. So yeah, man.
You got anybody? Who would you want to work with?
I make a song with Kanye. I would make a song with Chance.
Mm-hmm.
I would make a song with Cole. I would make a song with Wayne.
Okay. I was waiting on Wayne to come out of there somewhere.
Yeah, I would definitely make a. Wayne actually used to be my favorite rapper. When Carter 3 dropped, that's when he was really my favorite rapper.
Okay.
I was Mr. Truck Fit. Like, I wore truck fit everything. Like, I'm talking about, I had the pants, the socks, the boxes, the shirts, all that stuff. Who else would I? Oh, I'll make a song with Drake. That boy is big, yo. Like, man, I'll definitely make a song with Drake because
Drake crazy.
no matter what, that's gonna be an up song. Like, my verse can be like the most boo-booest verse in the world,
it's gonna be
but it's gonna
fire
be the hardest
with Drake.
song in the world.
Yep.
It's gonna be the hardest song in the world.
Every time.
And I already know that, like, I mean, if I do say so myself, like, I'm pretty good. So, like, if I make a pretty good verse, like, oh, it's gonna boom. You know what I'm saying? Especially if another one. If DJ Khaled, if he go ahead and do that, bro, if he produce this, oh yeah, we going up. We going up, bro.
No, and I
We
heard you
going
talk
up.
about Chance a lot. So I know I'm probably behind on this, but I never knew, and I just never took the time to look it up. What does the 3 stand for that he be wearing all the time?
I don't know.
if anybody know.
I knew.
It's the third
Yes.
album.
It was
It's the third project.
And
Yeah.
it was just the merchandise for that album, and it just
Yeah.
took
Cause
off.
It
he-
just
he
took off,
talked-
so
he
now he
talked
just keeps
about
wearing
it.
it. Cause I'm
Yeah.
like, he's still wearing that.
And he
Yeah.
talked about it on the Joe Budden interview. That's why I was like, I heard him say it, but I couldn't remember
Oh, okay.
what it was.
I never knew what it was for. Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 day dropped first. He dropped that in I think like 20 like 13
Mm-hmm.
or 2011, one of those years. Then he dropped Acid Rap. That was his second project, and then when he did that coloring book, he started advertising that it was his, you know what I'm saying, third project. After a while, like, everybody started wearing that 3, and that 3 looked
Yeah.
pretty nice. Like, I was just like,
Yeah.
yo, like, I don't know, but
It's
it's something
simple,
about
but
this
it's dope,
3.
man.
That's
That's
It's
what I'm
something about this
saying.
3 that I
it's
that
dope,
I like.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's simple, but it's dope.
Yeah.
I never knew what it was for.
Like this.
I wouldn't say that was his best project though. I wouldn't say that was his best project. Like, it was hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got up in there with 2 Chainz, Yachty, Thug, like, you know what I'm saying, Kanye and everything. But I would honestly say Acid Rap or 10 Day was your best one because, whew, you snapped on those.
But that's, I mean, everybody first coming out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
they
everybody
wasn't
say
the
Take
hardest.
Care is Drake's
Yeah,
best.
just like
Project.
College Dropout and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, Graduation, Late Registration, stuff like that.
Exactly,
All
yeah.
Kanye first stuff was pretty hard. I still mess with new Kanye though. New Kanye is pretty dope. I'm really to be honest, I'm probably a big Kanye fan than I am like everybody else.
Mhm.
Like, it's like Kanye, Cole. No, Kanye, Chance, Cole. That's how I go. They're my top 3 right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, Cole, my guy.
We talked about it a lot here.
Cole's
Yeah,
my guy.
Got
dog.
to the nitty gritty.
yeah. I like to talk. I like
That's
this
what's up, man. That's what we
podcast.
need.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. That's what we need, man.
So Vince and I took a little break, but we back. You the first interview since we took our break. So we're gonna go ahead and play the game.
Ooh, a game.
Let me look it up.
Cause we ain't done it in a while.
I was not ready.
So while he's looking up some people, this is the game. He gonna name a couple people, females, and you have to reply, smash or pass, type deal.
Oh, all right. Is they celebrities? Because if
Yeah,
they
they
not
celebrities.
all right. I was about to say, I don't want nobody to be getting mad at me.
Nah, it's celebrities.
Not.
I'm gonna go with the first one though.
Go
Whoopi
ahead.
Goldberg.
Oh shit.
Whoopi Goldberg. Hey. I'll pass.
Okay,
I'll pass.
Whoopi got that check, dog.
I know.
She do got that check. I love you, Whoopi, but you more like a godmom to me. You're more
He
like
said
a
a
godmom.
Wendy
Can't do
Williams.
Wendy. Oh no, that's a dude. That's a dude.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
That's a dude. But no, I love old falling out Wendy Williams. She talk too much stuff though. That's the only thing I don't like. She always be in this mess.
What about Ariana Grande?
I love her, but that's she would be more like a sister. I pass.
Okay.
Dope. What about
Tiny.
Tiny, T.I. Tiny.
Tiny.
Ew. No disrespect. Look, okay, this DA free. Okay, like okay, just look,
crying.
man. I'll pass on Tiny. Tiny just don't. She's not. That's not my cup of tea.
Easy one.
He thought it was gonna be easy, didn't he?
Yeah, Tiny ain't my cup of tea.
All right, I'll give you a
She look like
slightly
Tweety
easy
Bird.
one. Lala Anthony.
Who was that?
Carmelo Anthony wife. Lala.
Played on Power.
Yeah.
Dang, y'all finna be mad at me. I don't watch Power. I don't watch.
She used to be the host.
I don't watch.
On 106
Empire.
That either. What's another one? All those little TV. The game.
The game, yeah.
Oh, she's straight, but nah, Carmelo got that. That's cool.
What about Serena Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He got
Yeah, we have a lot of mixed ones with that one.
Man, I love me some Serena. Hey, what? Yeah, Serena. Yeah, dog. Yeah.
What about Halle Berry? Old school.
Ooh. Yeah.
I don't think we ever did this one. Missy Elliott.
Yes. But new Missy Elliott.
Okay.
The new Missy. Okay.
Because Missy Elliott is bad. She is bad right now.
Okay.
But back
I
then,
ain't seen Missy in a minute. Let me look up.
back then she was like,
I ain't seen
I don't
Missy.
know. She looked like she was supposed to be my auntie or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yo,
my
stop.
auntie Linda or something like
I'm
that.
done. Listen,
What about
Linda,
the Brat?
I was just
The
about to say.
Brat.
Mm-hmm.
I will only say yes because my parents love her.
What about her sister Lisa Ray?
I don't even know what she looked like.
You don't know her sister
You don't know
Lisa,
Lisa
Ray?
Ray?
From Players Club? You ain't never watched the movie Players Club?
I have seen Players Club, but
The light skinned dancer. The main character.
I don't remember.
Oh, I think when the Brat dressed up, she looked just as good as Lisa Ray.
To be honest, like I watch movies and stuff like that, and like I mean I'm young and I'm kind of like with the old stuff too, but for some reason like I really just do not remember like I do not remember Boys in the Hood. Like I know it and I've seen it, but oh no,
That's
no,
Brat's
no,
sister.
nah.
Nah.
The Brat cooler though. The Brat got them vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know about it. She look like she crazy.
You don't stop playing.
I ain't dealing with you. Alright, dang. What's her
Aight.
name? Aang, what's her
This
name?
better be a good one.
I can't think of her name. The host,
The host of what?
on TV.
Own is
Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, no, not Oprah Winfrey. Hold on,
That's
yeah.
Oprah.
Yeah, Oprah, yeah.
You already
Oprah
said
Winfrey.
Oprah.
I did.
No,
I
she
thought I said Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, I
Oprah
thought you
Winfrey.
said
That's what
Oprah.
I'm trying to think of.
That's why I said I pass on Whoopi Goldberg.
No,
Yes,
you said
I
Oprah
would.
first.
I
That's
why I
no,
got
she
that
didn't say
check.
Oprah.
And you was like, yeah, she got that
She
check.
said
we
Whoopi got that
We said
check.
Whoopi. I said Whoopi first.
I thought you said. Oh, I was talking about Oprah when I said. I
Oh
said
no!
Oprah.
Yes, Oprah. Yes, Oprah. Yes, yes.
And
Oprah.
like, let's just get to the point.
Oprah.
Yes,
Yes, Oprah. No whoopee. No whoopee.
Facts.
Okay then.
That's what I was thinking
I
about
feel
this
like one
whole
of her
time.
dreads gonna fall out.
Oh no. What about Tyra Banks?
Nah.
Not American Next Top Model.
Nah, she look like she crazy too.
Facts.
It
I'm
sounds
scared-
like
I'm
you
scared
like
of
dark
her.
skins.
Kelly Rowland.
Yes.
Toya Wright.
No.
No.
Not Toya?
No.
That's
no,
the
no, no,
first
no, no,
time
no.
I done had a no for Toya.
Ooh.
The only reason I say nah is because like she look like the type to friends on somebody like, oh, what's up, girl? Hey, bro. Oh, no.
All right, Alexis Sky.
Who that?
You don't know who Alexis Sky is?
I don't know a lot of people, man. I'm really reserved.
He said I'm
We're
real
gonna pass
reserved.
on her then.
He said I'm real reserved.
All right, we're gonna go with one more.
Gabrielle Union.
I was just about to say that too.
Ooh.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not getting beat up by Dwayne Wade. Nope. Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Kiki Palmer.
Yes.
All right.
Oh no! You see, y'all know who y'all missed. Y'all know who y'all missed.
Who?
What's her name?
What about Beyonce? Definite. What about her sister Solange?
More than Beyonce.
That's the first I've heard that one.
What? Solange
Yeah.
is
Solange,
hey.
Rihanna.
Nah.
No?
Y'all are crazy, man.
Nah,
You heard
man.
Chris said she
Man,
biting
look,
shit.
bruh.
You can't be biting
Okay,
me in
I'ma
the
just
whip.
say this.
I'll make a song with
No,
her.
I do not put my hands on women. And no, I don't believe that Chris Brown should put his hands on her. But I know that if you ever drive a man to put their hands on you, then it had to have been the reason you let that dude get crazy like that. So
That's true.
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
Squeezing his nuts, man. While he was
I'd
driving
rather
and
not.
biting. Y'all don't understand. See, y'all don't understand. That's why.
Man,
Dog.
Why you looking like that? Because you don't
Dog,
understand.
I probably would have.
Yeah.
You gotta,
bruh.
cause you gotta do whatever it takes to get that off of your
Bruh,
your
because
sack.
it's like
man.
you got to do the quickest like little hit because you got to go right back to immediate recovery. Like you got to
Straight
oh
up.
my god, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, we don't condone to it either. But
Megan Good.
man, that's crazy.
I just seen this picture of her on Instagram today that was so good looking. Yes, I love
And
you.
we're gonna do it one time for my dog, Lauren London.
Give me my necklace. No. Nah, that's more like a sister. You know, that's more
Give
like
me
a
my
sister.
damn necklace.
That's more like a sister. I love a little new.
Well, all right. That's how we're going to close it out right there.
Facts.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and tell everybody your social medias, how they can find you. Look
Cause I
up.
couldn't find you at first.
Oh,
So let them know.
We're going to do SoundCloud, Instagram,
All that,
your
YouTube.
YouTube. Give them everything.
yeah. It's your boy OPV Velli. SoundCloud at OPV Velli, Velli. That's the same as the Instagram. That's the same as the Twitter. I don't get on Snapchat. I mean, even though I do got a little Snapchat profile and stuff, don't follow me on Snapchat. Don't DM me on Snapchat because I'm not on there. If you ever want to get in touch with me, hit me up on Snapchat. But, what else? That's it. That is it. That's it. That's all I get on Instagram, Twitter. YouTube is OPV Velli, Only Positive Films. And also look up Only Positive Films on Instagram too, because that's going up too. NAACP is following that. Shout out to them.
Okay, then.
That's what's up, man.
That's what's up. So until next time, y'all have just tuned in to another Straight to the Point podcast, and we are out.